Hello. Today we're going to make a fall wreath. This time we're going to use what you will need is this is about a 14-inch grapevine wreath. Purchased mine from Hobby Lobby. You'll need these autumn cutter orange. These are ferns, a bushel, and I purchased this from Hobby Lobby. You'll need another bushel of fern, but green this time. I purchased this from Walmart. And then your choice of ribbon. This with the orange on here, I purchased it from Hobby Lobby. I've had this in my stash. Don't remember where I got it. And I'm also going for tan color. So what you want to do first is get your wire cutters and just clean this up a little bit. We want it to look rustic, but not wild. So I'm just going through and cutting off some of the pieces so that it's like this is straggling up. Just going to trim that off. You do it to your own taste, because you remember it's going to be hanging on your door, and you don't want to scratch the back of your door, and you don't want to look too rough. So just these little, up to your own taste. I don't like too many out that's popping up. Let's take this tag off. But this isn't too bad now. It will just come off. But there we go. Don't spend too much time on it. We'll see what it looks like after I get it done. So it's very simple. These are easy to come off. Pulling them apart, I'm just going to show you how you can easily just get them off because they just pull right off. Find the center, this little piece here, it just pops off. Then you can just pull your leaves off. Okay? Very simple, and the orange branch bushel does the same way. They pull off quite easily. Once you get all of your leaves off, I have a glue pot over here, then you're going to just start arranging it. See how you like it. I'm just squishing to see if I can squish this a little bit because it's more of an oval shape, but I want it to be more of a round shape. I want it to cover kind of half of this. So I'm just going to dip my leaf in this hot glue pot that I have going here. And I'm just going to stick it in here. And you just do this, not all the way around, just halfway. And you're going to mix your colors so that it's not all green. I'm going to do, since I did 2 down here, the bottom, you do 2 up here where I want it to end. Starting here, ending here. And when you're making a wreath, it's good, whatever you do at the top, or whatever you start off doing at the bottom, that's what you do at the other end, wherever it is that you want to end. So since I'm starting here, put 2 down here, I'm going to put 2 up here. And then they will meet in the middle. There we go. I'm going to get some orange. I'm going to do the same thing, and then I'm going to work my way up. Or if you can find an entrance, there we go. I'm going to put 2 down here. Get in there. There we go. Another stitch. And I'm going to put 2 at the top. I want to see if I can. I was going to try to find smaller ones, but I want to save the smaller ones for when I get to the end. Yes, and allow them to fan out so that they're not all laying on top of each other. Okay, so I'm going to keep adding them until I would get to about there, and then I'll come back and let you see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm back. As you can see, I've got this part filled up and this part filled, and I left this opening. I had pre-made my bow, and I kept testing it to see if there was enough foliage in there for me to put the bow there and it would cover everything. And this looks pretty good. You can always add more once you get your bow in there. But see how much space, empty space I left here? And it's going to hang like this. So my bow just needs to fit in there like this. See what it looks like over there. Looks like I could use a little bit more foliage in there. So I'm going to go back and do that, and then we'll see what everything looks like.